Mighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury here at the iBox with our favourite little menace. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Richie, mate. How are you?
I'm all right. Come to have a little catch up because March 26th or something, your last fight?
Something like that, yeah.
Where you been? Normally you fight every other week.
Yeah, no, listen, I'm still been in the gym training hard and that. Just waiting for the next fight date. I'm supposed to be on the 26th, but the show's changed, so I'm now on the 9th of July.
You opted out one, didn't you? Didn't you need a little rest or something?
Yeah. Overcooked myself a little bit, to be honest with you. That's my problem. I mean, I overtrained a little bit, but I'm ready to fight now. Can't wait. Just get in the ring.
Back to that March 26th, Luis Moreno, another one who had the audacity to take you the distance and also hit you back a couple of times. I mean, it's getting a bit of a habit this now, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but listen, it's all about getting the wins. The wins is more important, isn't it? You can't always entertain people, you know what I mean? You got to get the win sometimes. And he was a bit of a puncher, so you don't punch with a puncher. I felt like I could have got him out of there, but I listened to the instructions in the corner, as you could hear, and Al was trying to hold me back a bit. He wouldn't let me off the leash, you know what I mean? So
fighting to orders.
I'm fighting to orders. So I've got to listen to my coach. He's got me where I am today, so he's holding me back in the leash a bit. I wanted to let go a little bit, but it is what it is, isn't it?
I was going to ask you about that because, I mean, it was a good performance, a textbook performance. But then, to my mind, you're not really a textbook fighter. With you, it's expect the unexpected. You know, you're unpredictable, you're spontaneous. You pull out all these weird shots and angles. Yeah. And that's what people like to see with you, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Is that
gone now?
No, you got to adapt to your opponent, then you. You'd be a fool to punch with a puncher. Who punches with a puncher?
You, probably.
Yeah, but you don't want to get caught, do you? You know what I mean? It takes one shot and them 8-ounce gloves on and it's game over. So you got to adapt to your opponent. You can take out the kids who ain't punchers, but when you're fighting a puncher, you don't want to swing with a puncher. So got the job done. I felt like I could have stopped him, but Al wouldn't let me. Al's known for that.
Oh yeah. Captain Cautious. Yeah.
Captain Cautious would let me off the leash, but this next fight, trust me, I'm coming for the big knockout.
So the fun stuff hasn't gone then?
No, of course not, mate. You know me, mate. Dennis the Menace. I'm coming for the big knockout next time.
So the old screw shot backhand will be making a comeback.
I still landed at the shot, mate. I still landed that shot. If you watch that fight back.
I suppose it's a good experience for you, innit? You'd get these 8 rounds in. You don't want to make a habit of it. If someone's there to be knocked out, you've got to knock them out.
Exactly. He was there for the taking, he's there for the taking. So I bashed him up every round, never lost a round, dropped him once as well. So what more could you want, you know what I mean?
After that fight, I don't know if it was after that fight, but, and I'm sure he was just answering a question, but Andrew Kane mentioned your name, saying he sort of keeps hearing about you and he'd be quite happy to go in and sort you out, and you responded saying you won't do anything with those big swings, blah blah blah.
Listen, you get people calling you out here and there. You'll always get it, you know what I mean? So it don't really make a difference to me. They want my name. All these little prospects, they all want my name. It's common sense. They'll probably look at my social media and everything else. Look at me getting in the limelight because I'm stopping everyone. I'm doing it in fashion. You know what I mean? I give the fans what they want to see. I'm exciting, very exciting. So they all want a piece of me, don't they? Really? But do they really want a piece of me? They say that.
You're not shy of naming names, though, are you?
No, of course not. But I'll fight them. They'll all name me, but they won't fight me. But listen, they're not my weight. Then if it's my weight, then we'll fight. Simple as that.
Andrew is coming down to bantamweight, isn't he?
They all said, people. I could say to you, I'm coming down to flyweight, but I'm not going to come down to flyweight, am I? I can say that, you know what I mean? So, listen, unless they're in my way, I'm on my path, and they're in theirs. Unless they step my way, I'm happy to bash any of them up.
I will say,
that's for all the bantamweight steps in my way.
He is a tough fucker, though, Andrew. I tell you, isn't he?
Listen, everyone's
hell of a fight
fuckers.
Down the line.
It might be a fight down the line, definitely. If it gets in my way, I'll exploit anyone that gets in my way. Simple as.
What are we expecting on? Did you say July 9th? Do you know what you got up against opponent-wise? Sort of what you're looking at?
I don't know yet. It'll be someone good though. Hopefully a title maybe. Hopefully a title. And wherever Frank puts me away, I'll take him out once again.
The rest of this year, if you had it all your own way, what would you like to see, and where would you like to get to?
I'd like to pick up a few titles next. I like to pick up a few titles now. I'm just starting to get my 8-round experiences now. I want to start after this fight, step up to 10, and just get a bit of experience. I'm 20 years of age, still a baby in the game. I'm in no rush. I'm not rushing, man. Look at all these people getting beat. I'm not going to name no names, but a few kids got beat now. And because they're Russian, you know what I mean? 20 years of age. Could you imagine me in a year's time from now, 12 months, or in 2 years' time from now? I'm filling out more to a man and getting stronger and stronger every day.
You think your next fight will take you into double figures, won't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How many do you reckon you'll have in your career? Do you think you'll get up to 50?
Maybe.
Fancy a bit of that?
Maybe, definitely, mate. Stay undefeated. I like taking. It's not just about fighting. I feel like I like fighting different styles each fight. I like fighting a puncher. I like fighting a boxer. I want to fight southpaw. I want to fight orthodox. I want to fight all these different styles. So when I do get to that level, I don't want to just be there. I want to stay there. You know what I mean? You tried to order me for the English title the other day. It ain't the English title you're fighting for. It was the British title eliminator. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it ain't the kid. It ain't the kid for the English title. It's the next kid. You beat him, then all of a sudden you're in European level. And all of a sudden you're in European level. You're stuck up there. You can't come back down. So you got to use your brain. You don't just. It ain't the next fight. You got to think about the fight after that, and the fight after that. You're fighting them tough European kids. They're big men. You know what I mean? They're big men, and then all of a sudden you're at world level, and you can't go back down. You understand?
Well, actually, I mean, I
it's
do
all about
understand.
Fight by fight.
I do understand, because one thing I would always thought, just in my own little head, is that these are the fights now, the first 20 or so. But you've got to enjoy this time, because once you start fighting
20 for learning, 20 for earning.
Oh yeah, but once you start fighting for serious titles, it's the beginning of the end.
100%.
You're closer to the end than to the beginning, aren't you?
I know where I'm going. The whole world knows where I'm going. I'm going to be world champion. Simple as that. With the right guidance, I'll definitely be world champion. I'm very, very confident I'll be world champion.
So how would
I would not box otherwise. I would not. I'll retire. How many gloves up right now if I never do that? I'll hang them up right now. I'm that confident.
How was your sparring with a super featherweight the other day then?
Yeah, very good. This American's a very good friend of mine. We had some great rounds.
A big fight coming up, wouldn't he?
He's got a big fight coming up. I'm very confident he does the business. Great fighter. He's probably one of the most down-to-earth fighters I've ever met. Loveliest fellas you've ever meet. And I think you do the business, definitely.
You give a good account of yourself in there? Give him a few problems?
Definitely. Oh yes, I give everyone problems, don't I? But I stand on my ground with him, put it that way, you know what I mean? But he's a great fighter. He's a lot bigger than me, isn't he? So.
Now, you were talking about your social media presence and everything else, but I want to ask you about your lovely wife, Kathleen. Apparently she knocks you for 6 when it comes to social media, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's quite famous on the old TikTok, isn't she?
What does she do?
She just, she does collaborations and all that crap. She's quite big on Instagram as well. She's just talks about lifestyle and all that carry on, and then she's just hit off from there.
She just bees herself and
bees herself. People like her. I don't know why, but they do.
How many followers or views does she get?
Oh, she gets millions of views, and she's got 600,000 followers. She's got loads.
So she really is sort of taking the piss out of you then?
She's taking the piss out of me, man. I might sneak in there and delete the account slowly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You ought to get her to give you a little shout out.
She does. I've already done that.
Please follow my husband. So how do we find viewers? How can viewers find Kathleen then? On
TikTok, Kathleen X Mccann. She's quite famous on it. And she's on Instagram as well.
Good stuff. Giving her a little shout out now.
Yeah, giving her a little shout out. Get her some extra followers, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you need to borrow hers, I think. So.
Yeah, definitely.
So she can actually talk quite sensibly, unlike you.
Huh? Well, I ain't done bad so far, mate. I ain't done bad so far.
No, you've done well. All right, little man. We'll leave it there. We're looking forward to seeing you back out with a knockout. You promised me now.
I promise you.
July the 9th.
I'll have money's better than the sideline if you fancy it as well.
Oh yeah, I'll take that one. Yeah. Den, thank you, mate.